Alright. We're back at it on the Mushroom Island. And disaster has struck. You may notice I had a sapling right here. And I had a sapling right here. I have 10 wood, 10 logs in my inventory. And I have 5 sticks. There are no saplings in this inventory. And there are no leaves left. This is my final hope. This is the last sapling that exists. I gotta leave this mushroom island. This disastrous prison of my own creation. And go find a tree in order to have any wood, any saplings. I'm terrified. I have absolutely no hope. The first tree, I didn't get a sapling. I was like, well, that's not great. And the second tree, no saplings again. I've given up all hope. That's pretty much it. I dug down here. And it is a bit of a ways now. I don't know, no iron or anything. And my pickaxes are both about to break. But this is a cave, as you might be able to tell, through this little piece of sandstone. I don't want those skeletons, obviously. So I wanted to plug it up. But we'll see. I didn't want to explore that off screen. I could die. And if I'm ever gonna die, I'd love to die on screen. Which has gotta happen eventually, right? So I can just live here forever on the surface of this mushroom island. But it doesn't seem like I'm gonna have any wood. So I'm thinking I might need to do a quest. A quest for trees. Because there are no... I haven't gotten any trees. I haven't found any iron. Both of my saplings drop no saplings of their own. Like, we're getting pretty desperate out here. I did plant 3 sugarcane right there. Figured I might as well. This is kind of cool. So this is what the underwater caves look like. They go like that. Goes all the way out to the ocean. I might start drowning a little bit here. That's my own fault. Yeah, just a little bit. And then we've got all this coral. It's a very weird... I don't know what I want to do here, but it is a very unique, very interesting environment, for sure. I am sort of a fan. But there's no trees. And I'm not getting any saplings. And I'm sort of wondering... There's no way, right? Like, I'm not going to check the wiki or anything. But there's no way that it's true that saplings just have a lower drop rate on mushroom islands? Is that possible? It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. But I've already looked at the wiki enough to realize that apparently what causes mobs not to spawn is not the mycelium, but the biome. So the actual mushroom island biome doesn't allow hostile mobs to spawn. So I don't know why there's so many mobs in that spooky cave down there. Not sure how that works. But like I said, I'm not looking at the wiki again. I've already done it too much. And if the Minecraft wiki becomes a suggested search in my browser, I am going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Feel a lot of shame is the first thing, and then there's no telling what happens from there. Things would get pretty bad. Anyway, I have 4 mushroom stew. I'm thinking I'm going to make a boat and try and find some trees, because this is my last hope. This little sapling right here, which isn't really growing, is my final hope, and it's just, I don't see it happening. I don't see it working out. Maybe that's too pessimistic. But I also gotta I gotta go to bed, because for some reason Minecraft now you have to sleep in order to not get harassed by phantoms, which is stupid, and I hate it. Right? So the difficult, and it's sort of rich here, running around in the middle of the night on a mushroom island where no mobs can spawn. But the real source of any challenge, like any sense of danger in Minecraft, is either nighttime or being down in the caves, right? And if you just, it's a game design complaint, and I'm not really a game designer, I guess. But if you force people to, and I'm gonna go down and try and like look for some iron, not in the cave, but maybe like here. Just dig around for a bit. Maybe I'll find some iron. Yeah, from like a game design perspective, sort of a thing, I don't like it, because the main challenges are nighttime and caves, and it's trivially easy to skip out on nighttime. See, this is copper, which does literally nothing, I'm pretty sure. Also not a huge fan of that, but who really cares? What is this? Oh my god, is that... Okay, I have 11 right now. You just get blocks of raw copper? Raw copper? Wild. Oh, should have done the trick. So forcing people to use beds in Minecraft just is really obnoxious to me, because I don't want to skip the night, really. Like, it punishes you for like challenging yourself, if that makes sense. I'm hearing some water. So this is a cave. Not hearing any mobs in this ravine, but I am very spooked anyway. And I'm also not seeing any iron. I don't have zoom. I guess I can. Doesn't seem... That scared the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Like, does that... Why am I digging there? Does that make sense? I've held this opinion since... Maybe not since they introduced it, but since I learned that they had introduced it, rather. And also, sometimes I want to, like, farm mobs at night, and I get punished for doing that by getting harassed by phantoms. They're just really obnoxious, and I don't feel like they add anything to the game, because the only reason they exist is to provide phantom membranes to make it so there's like a special thing to repair the elytra, right? That's literally the only reason phantom membranes have to exist. That's still copper, man. I'm not a big fan. I don't think phantoms are good, and I don't think the fact that they attack you for not sleeping is good either. There was a cave up here, right? That we saw? Yeah. I wish, it'd be really nice if I had some iron. I could make a bucket, and then I could do all the things you can do with a bucket. And I believe I've said already how much of a bucket fan I am. Big bucket head. Is that a guitar guy? Buckethead? I feel like I've heard that before, but I wouldn't know. So there's gotta be iron. What is with this cursed Minecraft world with no resources anywhere? Like, the Mushroom Island is super cool. Right? That's dope as hell. I could never complain about finding a Mushroom Island so easily. Because that's super, super sweet. Very interesting and rare, and now I have mushrooms, which is super low effort food, which I'm a big fan of. But everything, what did I just break? Everything else about this is a nightmare. What the hell is going on? Is this how ore generation is now? I missed it. Oh, baby. Is it that much rarer? I could have sworn iron was relatively common. Like, I thought, running around for hours, this better be 3. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Running around for hours to search for diamonds is all well and good. But iron? You're serious? You're really gonna do me like that? There's nothing up there, is there? Well, that's this whole section of cave. And it does look like no mobs spawn. Where? What? How do I? Yeah, that works. I'm saving this wooden pickaxe, by the way, because I can burn it. And with how cursed this world is, I think that might be something that helps me out quite a lot. So it's daytime. My tree is grown. We're gonna see if I can continue to live on the island. But I think I'm gonna leave anyway. If I get like 1 or 2, saplings here, which, as previously mentioned, not optimistic. See, I have a sapling now. I have 2 saplings, but I've previously gone through 2 trees and got no saplings. 4 saplings, actually. I'm chilling. Problem solved. Just had to up the old cortisol levels, worrying about not having any wood ever. So now we're all good, really. But I'm still going to go off because you need a bed. You need to sleep for some reason now. That's part of the way the game works. Oh, is this a cave? See, this is really cool looking. I'm a fan of these underwater cave things. And we're going to be running into a lot of them. So, it's good that I am. See, this is a massive, massive mushroom island. I don't know what I'm gonna do on it though. It feels, honestly, I'm getting the impression of like a penal colony. I feel like I'm in prison on that island. I don't know, that's just the vibe I'm getting in this world at the moment, is that I'm imprisoned and this is hell, and it's like Lost, right? This is purgatory or something. I don't know. I never watched Lost. Why would I watch Lost? All I hear about is how like disappointing the ending was. So I don't know anything about Lost. See, this is cursed as hell, man. This isn't where we came from. This is just a different plateau. There's no sheep here. What's that? Dang, these mountains get big now, huh? That's that New World generation. You don't really see it on the Mushroom Island, which is, I guess, a bit of a waste. But Mushroom Island is so cool, and you can get away with not lighting stuff up, which gives really a lot of creative freedom. Grass. I don't have any seeds, so if I want to farm anything or like breed mushrooms, I need to leave the island and punch some grass. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Red sand. I'm not bothering with this right now. I've got very specific needs, and if they are not met, I'm going to die. So we'll worry about aesthetic concerns later. There's trees. Oh, baby. Oh, I didn't even... I was really beginning to believe that no such thing existed, but there are trees. Just like in the old stories. And these are some cool mountains, man. That's just nice. This is coarse dirt. You. Give me a seed. Give me a seed. Literally any seed. Wait, I need more than one seed, huh? Because wheat can not give you things. Seeds. Ah! Well, at least I can chop down some trees. Wow. Alright. So yeah, I feel like a prisoner on a penal colony. I feel like I'm playing The Escapist. I've never played The Escapist. All I know about is you're a prisoner and you try and escape. And that's sort of the vibe I'm getting from this Mushroom Island. So I'm gonna run with that. Do something like kind of iron fence heavy. Build a prison. Can't really fill the prison with anything. Although, I guess I could find some villagers to enslave and imprison. It's kind of grim. The plight of a villager. It mirrors our own plight. In a way. So that's 2 oak saplings. Are you? You're a tree. Yeah, that's enough about Minecraft, I guess. This is a lot more involved in the Minecraft aspect than I really would expect it to be typically. So yeah. I had something I did want to talk about. As you may remember, Steve Jobs died of pancreatic cancer or something for no good reason. He just chose to, which is kind of a bitch move, if you ask me, leaving Tim Apple to deal with it. But Steve Jobs' iPhone revolutionized phones, famously. And I wasn't really there for that. I mean, I was alive but I was too young to have any concept of what phones were like before the iPhone. I've had an iPhone pretty much as long as I've had a phone. My mom gave me like a flip phone in the third or fourth grade. Never really used it for anything except calling my mom, and then I got an iPhone. And I used it as like everything that you use an iPhone for, which is everything, right? But I hardly ever use it, and this is bad. It's getting dark. I think a phantom might spawn. It's been days. I haven't gotten... There are no sheep, so I haven't gotten the opportunity to sleep, which is bullshit. And if I get attacked by a phantom, I might just die, which would not be ideal. So I'm just going to flee back to the Mushroom Island for nighttime. Oh, this is cool. That looks nice. I guess plateaus always look like that. I find it kind of funny, but I also find it kind of sad that the iPhone and all smartphones that... Maybe this gives Apple too much credit, but all the smartphones that like followed in the iPhone's footsteps are just... They're not phones, right? I don't make a whole lot of phone calls on my phone. In fact, the fact that it is a phone is actively making my experience worse, because now I get scam phone calls that interrupt me from doing other things. This is interesting. What the hell are you? Let's take a look at this. We're doing this now, huh? This is how you live your life? You think this is acceptable? Just floating? You're not Jesus. Don't you forget it. Oh shit, I'm lost. That way. But yeah, the fact that my phone is a phone is actively obnoxious to me. You know what I mean? Like, if I get a phone call, I'm pissed off. If I get a text, it's all good. Right? Text me all you want. But a phone? That's not really what it's for. Oh, there we go. Not too far off, huh? As obviously I like reading articles, checking emails, looking at Reddit. That's what I mean when I say reading articles. But sometimes it's like the New York Times. Moderately respectable news organization, the New York Times. But I'm hardly... Oh, that is disgusting. But I'm hardly ever using it to call people or use it as a phone. It's just like this multimedia entertainment device more than anything else. And I don't even have like a concept of what life was like. I've never been an adult with just a phone. So in Seinfeld or whatever, they use phones as phones, right? I've never had that experience. Even on my little flip phone, I was just playing Snake, right? I think that's what everyone did. But I don't know where I'm going with this, really. I think it's weird. I think a lot of things are weird, which doesn't really mean anything. Because most things are, if you think about it. Like, what is normal? Things are only normal because we think of them as such, because we're exposed to things. You know what I mean? So phones are weird in the fact that they're not phones. That's where I'm going, I think. That's what I'm getting at. And it's sort of, I don't know, sad, maybe, that I'll never know what it was like to have 3 iron. What the fuck? Who's who did this to me other than me? Plenty of wood now. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. I can make something out of this. Yeah, I can totally make something out of this eventually. Like, I'll never have that experience. I've been robbed of living in the past because I'm not a vampire, which I think is a real shame. You'll only ever read about it, right? Or watch Seinfeld, for example, hypothetically. But I don't know. I know a guy who, and this is sort of stupid, but it shows that I'm not alone, I think. I know a guy who bought a phone that doesn't do anything. Like, he bought a modern day 2021 phone that is dumb as bricks. It's not capable of, like, searching the internet. It barely has GPS functionality. You can't, like, load video on it or anything like that. It's just, it texts and it calls, and if you're willing to wait like 3 to 10 minutes, it can load a GPS image, and that's all you get. What did I make this for? I don't have any iron. I don't know if that works. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that gets you back to living life the way it was before smartphones changed us, right? I don't know. This is a little cliche. I think social media is actually making us less connected. But there's, you know, it's kind of a stupid take. But holy shit, how did I miss that? I'm saved. Oh my god, it's beautiful. 5 whole pieces of iron. That's like almost nothing. But now I have an iron pickaxe. Where was there we go. Now I've got something going. Now we're making it. Just hollow out a little room here for doing things in. And we're off to the races. Oh boy. Where was I? Phones. Something. I don't know. I guess in a way I am a stereotypical. Yep, there's still mobs down there, huh? Like, what am I thinking of? I long for simpler times. Things were better back in the good old days, back when men were men and children were coal miners. If I could go back and do it all again, I'd change everything to be the same way it was back when I was a boy. You know, that kind of thing. What is that? What is that called? What am I making with this? I kind of really want armor to go into that cave. I think that's the play. But really, next on the agenda is seizing the day and going to look for a sheep. So I guess I'll go do that. In conclusion, before I leave you for a while to go search for a sheep, I think it's sort of unfortunate that people are, in a way, forced to be plugged in all the time, right? The fact that phones allow us, and I should really get some mushroom soup from these tasty, tasty udders right here. I don't know how they store it all in them, but I'm sure glad they do. It's unfortunate that people are... oh, this is very stupid. It's unfortunate that people are... sunken ship. It's probably better than mining. It's unfortunate that people are forced to force themselves, really, and are enabled by phones more than anything, to look at things all the time and be constantly connected and read about, like, roving gangs of shoplifters stealing and reselling things on the black market, and all the war crimes going on in Yemen or whatever. Maybe the world people would be better off. Well, that sucks. Probably people would be better off without that. You know? Just an empty map and some paper. And it's so dark. Why am I trying to place down a torch? That's not gonna work. Why would that work? Anything else? Kind of disappointing, if I'm honest. Is there one? There's something. Yeah, I'm gonna drown. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Remember, if you have a phone, think about the impact it has on you and your mind and your loved ones or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna drown for no reason. Great start. Good job. Anyway, I'll see you next time. That's sort of a terrible closing statement. But bye-bye.